Well, hey there everyone, Rapid here, and welcome to Nostalgia Gaming Retro, where we are doing Harry Potter month here. And I am playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets on the Game Boy Color. If you were with us last time, you'll know what we're supposed to be doing. I can't even remember what we're supposed to be doing. I know we have to go to the Quidditch pitch, so let's go. Right? That's one thing we have to do. Go play Quidditch, I guess. It's the first match of the season. What a way to open up this episode. Also, might add, this is the first game where we get to play Quidditch. Everyone got to play it last year, and I didn't. I've had a practice since then, and it didn't go too well. If you saw that, I think it was the last episode. Right, here's wood. There you are, Harry. Ready for the practice? No? Is this a practice? This is a practice. I thought this was a match. Oh, hold on. I saw it. I got it! Oh, yes! And that was just a practice. That was good way to prepare for the season. Practice is over, Potter. On your way. Wait, that wasn't the actual match? Oh, so we're not doing a match. It's Quidditch practice then. You completed your second Quidditch practice. There's a new card combo. Okay, I thought it was an actual match. Next Death Day party will be starting soon. I'd better find Ron and Hermione. Yeah, I remember that much. Oh damn, that that was over quicker than my last date. What the hell? Anyway, I don't know. I was all psyched up to get playing, and that was it. Mind you, it could have been worse. I could have grabbed it the minute it flew past me. Oh, there's Ron and Hermione. I don't need to go searching on the 7th floor. Okay, hey guys. Convenient that you're both sitting here because... or standing here, I should say. Would you two like to go to a party? Well, I should really be studying. Oh, Hermione, you're such a square. Will there be cake? I should think so. It's Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party. He's invited us all because he wants us to impress the other ghosts, so they'll ask him to join the Headless Hunt. That sounds very interesting. We could learn a lot. I'm in, but if there isn't cake, I'm not staying long. It's down in the dungeon. Let's go. And I'm assuming there's going to be battles here, because other than that, why would they not just, you know, skip to the next story beat rather than have them join you for a... Hold on, let me try this. Have we done a 3-way battle before? Not a 3-way battle, but like a 3 versus 3. We haven't. This is technically the first time where everyone's together. Let's see. Let's use... I don't even know what I'm doing when it comes to Hermione half the time. Let's see what these rats are weak to though, because at least we can get 2 out of the way. Also, when did the thing from the Addams family get here? Also, it kind of kills me that we're not going to find out what those rats are weak to until you know, we get to take our turn. Vulnerable to nothing. Excellent. You know what that means then? Can we throw Scabbers as a rat? What does that do? Cut the cheese. Rat nip, cut the cheese. Okay, let's see what cut the cheese does. Cut the cheese! What the hell's going on? I don't understand. You know what? Lecture. Proper wand techniques. You should know better. Yeah, Ron, you should know better. That does something to his status, but I don't know what. Anyway, we are going to... You know what? Let's set the rats. I can't even speak. Let's set the rats alight. That's not what I was expecting. Oh, okay, yeah. I want to at least take one of these. Oh, we've got 2 petrified members. You know what? Let's flip the hand up. Let's see if we can put the hand into a spin and see what happens when it comes crashing back down again. Pretty good, actually. But not enough, unfortunately, for us to do much more than that this round. Okay, at least Harry wasn't frozen. Let's try... Oh no, wait, hold on. Let's try and take the hand away, right? If we can this time, with Ron. Doesn't look like Hermione's going to get a turn. She's petrified. Almost permanently, I think. Alright, Harry, let's try this. Because I think you're the only one at this point that can use that. You know what? Let's try a couple of different spells. This one seems to do alright. Flipendo Duo seems to do alright with most things. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. Oh, Hermione can now you know, gather intelligence off of certain animals or enemies or whatever. And we'll go in again for the kill for this one. If we can at least have it to where one enemy is taken as it. Ah, come on, Harry! I'm going to get Hermione to lecture you for that. You should know better. Yeah, hopefully this time Ron will be able to handle that. Well, that wasn't too bad. And apparently you can't lecture more than once. Guess you would lose friends that way. Alright, we're down to the final rat. Okay, well, at this point I think it's... Alright, never mind. We're just gonna have to try and beat them as Ron and Hermione... and Harry and Hermione. Oh crap, okay. Let's try it on with Flipendo spell. Flipendo doesn't do too bad, I have to say. I should have kept some of my MP for more than just this battle. But, you know, as usual, if we die, if we lose, we just replenish anyway, so... to hell with it, you know, to hell with it. We should still win this one and gain a little XP. This takes so damn long. You know what, Ron? Just use it, man. Just use it. Go. There we are. I either want him to level up or to die. Okay, so I have taken it upon myself to tour around Hogwarts and engage in many battles. We are now, well, we're all at different stages. Harry's at level 23, Ron's 22, and Hermione's 21. But we did find the card combination class. I'm sure this is it anyway. It certainly looks to be. Let's talk to this dude. Here's your new card combo, Harry. Enjoy. And just like that, we get card combos. Quite a lot of card combos by the looks of it. Yes, keep them coming, man. Oh, and chests. What do the chests do? Locked. I mean, they're all locked. Every one of them's locked. I'm assuming maybe we need to do mini games or stuff. Maybe this guy will explain. What do we need to do to unlock the chest? I don't have any new card combos for you, Harry. Come back later. That's not the question I asked you. But fine. I mean, there seems to be... What do we have here? We have potions. I'm assuming this is Flitwick's class because of the feather. Defense against the dark arts, maybe? Oh, is that defense? Defense, maybe? That's defense. Well, I don't know what the hell that is. The moon? So astronomy, maybe? A wand class. The hospital wing. Hogwarts in general. The music class. Stitch. And Mrs. Filch. I don't know what any of these mean. In general, like, I'm assuming we'll unlock them. Like, we'll know when we unlock something, maybe? I don't know. I've been in here. Alright. You guys wouldn't have seen me being in there, but I've been in there, trust me. I'm currently working my way to the top of here at the moment of the castle to see what we can find, and I haven't been disappointed yet. We've found some things like pumpkin passes and plants and card combinations and urinals and stuff. You know, clearly Harry doesn't care where your cards come from, or passes for that matter. I'm going to try and avoid more battles if I can. I think I've leveled up enough for the time being, I want to say. So I'll probably just hand it over to Zack again in a minute, and he'll probably take you back to when we get to the dungeons again. So yeah, with that, I'll see you guys in just a bit.
4 hours later.
Okay, so that is us back down, heading towards the dungeons. Or, we're in the dungeons, but you know what I mean. Like, we're gonna go over and see if we can find... Is that Draco? That's Draco, right? I wonder where my house ghost went. That is not Draco. That is not Draco. But we have found a number of different places. Among them, we found the card combination room, Fred and George Weasley, their respective shops. That's locked. And the dueling club, which... yeah, I guess, I mean, there's a number of people in there worth battling, so... Oh, this looks ominous. Oh, wait, here it is. Here it is. Hello. Welcome to my party. Hello, Nick. Looks like a good turnout. I've never seen so many ghosts in one place. There's plenty to eat and lots of dead people to talk to. Sir Patrick should be in here soon. Enjoy yourselves. Alright then. Who's that? Is she a Hogwarts ghost? I've never seen her before. That's Moaning Myrtle. She haunts a girl's bathroom on the second floor. No wonder I've never seen her. She certainly looks unhappy. She was a student long ago who died at school. She's been upset about it ever since, and throws tantrums. If I was doomed to spend eternity in the loo, I'd throw tantrums as well. Oh, how could we forget about this guy? Nibbles? These peanuts smell extra rancid. Yummy, yummy. Hello, Myrtle. I was just saying it's so nice to see you out of the bathroom. You're making fun of me, aren't you? No, really, I'm not. Yes, she is. Wah! Great party, ain't it? Yeah, Peeves the ghost. Peeves likes to piss people off. I guess we should look around and figure out who's who. Hello, Bloody Baron. Oh, sorry, forgot you can't talk. Oh, really? I didn't know you couldn't talk. Isn't the Bloody Baron the one in... This is a pretty gloomy place for a party. Yeah, you're telling me. It probably seems quite festive to a ghost. Yeah, isn't he the one in the first movie, like he's swinging his sword across the table or something, just like, ha! I mean, I guess that doesn't mean you can talk because you can make a noise, right? There's Sir Patrick. He's finally here. I don't know if the accents carry over between episodes, but I'm trying to remember. what I sounded like for certain characters. Nicholas, you're hinge-necked rascal. How are you? Hanging by a thread, I wager. Ha! Ha ha! Very amusing. So nice to see you again. What? Ho! Livens. Friends of yours, Nicholas? Yes, but they're terrified of me nonetheless. Especially Harry. Potter. Especially Harry Potter. I'm almost too frightened to talk. Harry Potter? I've heard you have a good head on your shoulders. What a pity. Ha ha ha. Thank you. These are my friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. They are as scared of Nick as I am. I'm more scared than she is. Oh, you are not. Ha! I'll bet he asked you to say that. Good on him, though. That he has such loyal friends. That sounds so weird when you have to like switch over to the next box. But you know what this party really needs? A game! So, Harry, my lad, care for a little headless bowling? I'm not sure. What is it? Just take your head off. Not yours. We'll find you one to borrow. Roll it down the alley and knock over the pins. It just wouldn't be a Death Day party without a frame or two of headless bowling. Alright, so yeah, I kind of remember this. It's just typical bowling, really. Which is fun. Who doesn't like a good old game of bowling? I mean, it isn't exactly Wii Sports, but you know, this was the best. This was just as good back in the day, if not better, because you can kind of control the ball. Oh, I can't speak today. What is wrong with me? I mean, I could get addicted to playing this just for the sake of high scores, and then maybe unlocking stuff later in the game. I probably won't do it in this series, but you know, I could if I wanted to. Yeah, I was hoping for a strike towards the end, but never mind. I'll take 120. What? 8? 128 is fine. Oh, even better. 129. Make it count, Harry. Ah, come on. I was hoping for a fastball. Alright, 141, that's fine. I can... So, we did get a hell of a lot of... Rip. Tear. Kill. What was that? What was what? I thought I heard someone speak. Probably just the echoes in these drafty old corridors. Let's keep moving. Oh, okay, now they get to follow me? Alright, this is cool. We did this in the first... So hungry for so long. So am I. So are you what? Didn't you just say you were hungry? I mean, if Ron sounded like that... I didn't say anything. More echoes, probably. Let's move along. Yeah, okay. Where did we go? Is it up? No. That's a slab. I mean, if it wasn't any more obvious as to where the, you know, the common room was for the Slytherins, it was there. I thought it was supposed to be secret. What happened to, you know, Gryffindor has a portrait. Kill. Time to kill. That time I definitely heard something. Well, it wasn't us. I believe you. But who was it? They're saying things like, kill. This is scary. Yeah, isn't it just? Oh, look at that. Harry's like sliding down. I smell blood. There it is again. It said it smells blood. Maybe it's hurt someone. Oh wow, that's not a great look for you, Hermione. We have to stop it. Or at least find out what it is. Yeah, you're telling me. So we can't... Do you still hear it? Shh! I'm trying to listen. I smell blood. I smell blood. That sounded further away, like it was coming from upstairs. Well, that's funny because it sounded like it was getting louder, Harry, so that indicates usually closer. So where do we... Be careful, it must be close now. Harry, you don't look too happy to go and find out what this is. I mean, it was your idea after all. Look at that. There's a puddle on the ground. Look! The writing says, the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware. No, it doesn't. It says... And there's a dead cat in the wall. Chamber? Air? What's that supposed to mean? What's that hanging on the wall? It's Mrs. Norris, Filch's cat. Oh dear. Enemies of the air, beware. You'll be next, mudbloods. Most distressing. Mrs. Norris is petrified. Although, I don't know by what. Not dead. Again, I think I did not put the accent on the first time we met him. I can't remember, but anyway, here we go. Though Mr. Filch will be pleased by that. What's happened here? We were at Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day party. Why there? Why not at the feast? And how did you end up here? Because we were tired and we wanted to go to bed. Without eating? Headmaster, I suspect the presence of a lie. No second-year student did this. Powerful dark magic was required. Sounds to me more than a case of being in the wrong place at the wrong time, Severus. You may all leave. Yeah, don't just, alert everyone that the frickin' Chamber of Secrets is open, that there's a flood on the second floor, and that there's a hanging cat on the wall. Just walk away. So it's just, it's just another day at Hogwarts. Whatever. Should I have told them about the voice? No. Hearing voices no one else does is usually bad. Even the non-magical folk think so. I suppose. It's late, we better get to bed before something petrifies us. And just like that, they leave. Why did they have to leave? Like, we're all leaving together. Why did they necessarily have to state that we leave? We're leaving. They're leaving. I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway. I wish we didn't have class this morning. I didn't sleep at all last night. But it's history and magic. We won't be the only ones there dozing off. Maybe Professor Binns would be the best person to ask about the Chamber of Secrets. You're right. He's a history of magic teacher. Let's go. Yeah, the history of magic teacher. Nobody discussed the Chamber of Secrets. Not even the professor. Not even like Dumbledore himself discussed the Chamber of Secrets. He didn't even mention it. I don't think. And now we're going to ask some random professor. How much do we have? Money-wise. Does it tell you? What does it tell you? I don't actually know how much we have. I wanted to find out... Ah, never mind. I wanted to find out to see if we could buy anything else, but I guess not. Is this the History of Magic class? Nope. Where's History of Magic? Nothing is signposted around here. Wait, I remember seeing... I think the one with the globe is History of Magic, and that was definitely on the left-hand side somewhere, but what floor? Was it this one? No, that's it. Oh, wait, hold on. We've got card combos to pick up. Hold on. Not so hasty. Just one this time. Okay. Yeah. I mean... Okay, I guess we'll come back to these eventually. I still don't know what they're for. I'll find out, maybe? Who knows? Anyway, let's see if we can get to this class. Is this History of Magic? I mean, nobody seems to be here. I don't really want to go into a battle on my own. Maybe it's not this far down. Where is the history? Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We were told about a map. Right? We were given this. Does it actually do anything? It doesn't actually tell you where the classes are. What use of a map is this? It doesn't even show you like a little indication as to where you have to go. So is it here? Is it here? It is here! Yay! Welcome back to History of Magic. Please find your seats. As we study history, we find that one fact solves all of magic's mysteries. And that is... He's dozed off again. Professor? So the dragon said, at these prices you won't see any more. Any questions? Yeah, I've got one. Where were you in the movies? And why was it McGonagall that told everyone about the Chamber of Secrets? Yes, Miss... Granger, sir. Could you tell us anything about the Chamber of Secrets? That woke everybody up. I deal in facts, Miss Granger, not myths and legends. But aren't many myths and legends based on facts? You have a point, but it is a sensational and outlandish tale, so you'll no doubt want to hear it. However, I will need something to refresh my memory. Mr. Potter, could you fetch a book from the library for me? Oh, Professor, why is it always me? Why do I have to go and do things and nobody else can get out of the flipping seat? I mean, certainly, Professor, what book do you need? Hogwarts, a History. Madam Pince will be able to direct you to it. Right away, Professor. Harry, you're way too eager to do all these frickin' tasks. But, you know, maybe we should go anyway. So the library should be right around... Okay, maybe we're up too high. Oh, no, that's the wrong staircase. I think we're one above, right? That's locked. That's probably where Fluffy was, because he was on the third floor, right? Is this the third floor? Right, so this is a library. I think Madam Pince is her name? I think she's down the bottom somewhere. I'm also going to try and avoid... Oh, there she is. I'm going to try and avoid as many battles as I can, but also pick up as much as I can on the way. Hello, Madam Pince. Can you help me find a book called Hogwarts, a History? I'm sure Hermione had that, did she not? Certainly, Harry. It's right over here. I'll show you where. Why does it sound a little bit like Borat?
Wow, 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 is very nice.
The book you want should be on this shelf. You should have no trouble finding it. Alright. Hogwarts of History, there we go, that was easy. Here it is. I better get back to Professor Binns before class is over. That can't be that easy, right? That's the restricted section that nobody's allowed in. And then we go up 2 floors. That can't be easy. That can't be that easy. Apparently it is. Now, it was this side, right? It was on this side? Was it this side? Yeah, there it was. Okay, here we go. Here it is, Professor. Thank you, Mr. Potter. Here is the legend of the Chamber of Secrets. The 4 founders of Hogwarts built this castle far from the eyes of non-magical folks. Salazar Slytherin wished to restrict admission to students from pure wizard blood families. For many years, the founders worked in harmony. Then, differences began to arise. Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw refused to allow this change, so Slytherin left Hogwarts. But some say Slytherin had built a secret chamber, unknown to the others, beneath the school. And the Chamber of Secrets would remain sealed until the heir of Slytherin came to open it, release the horror within, and purge the school of all the unworthy non-magical born. What is the horror within? A monster only the heir can control. But the whole tale is nonsense. There are 2 things in this class you can count on. The first is... He's asleep again. Let's go. I think we should go back and look at the writing on the wall. We know a lot more now than we did last night. Okay, yeah, everybody joins the group. You learn valuable information about the Chamber of Secrets. Now investigate the new card combo, blah blah blah. Yeah, we'll grab it later, I'm sure. In fact, hold on, isn't it just down here? I think, isn't it? If it is, then I'll grab it now. Nope, okay, never mind. Or is it 1 up? Is it 1 up? No, it's 1 down. Rapid, you went 1 down. Never mind. The writing on the wall, that was the 2nd floor, right? 2nd floor? I think it was the 2nd floor. Ah, here it is. Yeah, here we go. Well, here we are. Let's look around. Scorch marks. And look here. What is it? Spiders travelling out in a line through a crack in the wall. And remember, all the water on the floor in the front of Moaning Myrtle's bathroom? Somebody mopped it up. We'd better take a look in there. Right. Maybe she heard or saw something. I can't go in there. That's a girl's bathroom. No one ever uses it. Come on. Yeah, come on, Ron. What a gloomy mess. We've been in here before, didn't you know? What a gloomy mess. Filch would drop dead if he saw this place. Maybe we should call him then. She's usually in the last stall. See if you can get her to come out, Harry. Why is it always me? Like, seriously, why? Alright. I'll do it. Myrtle? Are you in there? What are those boys doing here? This is a girl's bathroom. I just wanted to show them how nice it is here. No one wants to upset you. No one wants to upset me. Everyone upsets me. Sorry to bother you. Let's go. She'll never tell us anything in that state. We should cheer her up. That's probably easier said than done. We could give her something she likes, but what do ghosts like? Let's bring her a flower. Girls like flowers, whether they're alive or not. Maybe it will bring back cherished memories of her own funeral. That's a bit grim. We should ask Hagrid. He knows a lot about plants, and maybe about flowers too. Let's go. Okay then. Yeah, let's go. No cutscene transition, we just have to get there. Right. Understood. Right. Let's see. I bet you have to go into Hagrid's garden again. I hope not, but I have a feeling. Hagrid! Hagrid, there you are, Hagrid. Not seen you in ages. Except maybe the last episode. Hello, Hagrid. Hello, Harry. What can I do for you today? Well, we want to give a flower to someone to cheer her up. She's a ghost. That's a tall order. Ghosts ain't really that cheer-upable. Tell them a joke and it goes right over their heads. Or through them. Still, we'd like to try. Do you know any flowers ghosts like? Seems to me they're partial to lilies. That's why you see them at funerals so much. You have any growing in your garden? Nope. Draw giant slugs like a magnet, they do. Professor McGonagall likes them too. Probably only a coincidence though. Go ask her about it. Thanks, Hagrid. So, I suppose we're off to Professor McGonagall's office now. Because, you know, we're not doing enough as it is. Don't tell her what we want or why. She'll flood us with questions. Yeah, best to keep it all to ourselves, right? Right, lilies. I would wager, I guess. Wait a minute. There's a cutscene. I was just going to say this. Phew. She isn't here. Let's look around. Well, I don't know about you, but maybe that on the desk right there is a lily. Zack, zoom in. I would wager, I guess, that that's a lily. Oh, look at that. Found one. Let's get back to Myrtle. Or not. Let's go into a battle first, you know. We're back, Myrtle. We brought you something. Nobody ever gives me anything but a funny look. We did. A flower. Isn't it pretty? It's a lily. My favourite. That's very nice of you, Harry. Here, I'll teach you my favourite spell. Mucus adenesium. These ones they're not easy to pronounce. Could we ask you something? Did you hear anything strange outside the other night? I wasn't paying much attention. Peeves really upset me at the party. Oh, thanks. If you think of anything though, will you tell us? Sure. Thank you again for the flower. Alright, so we really got nowhere with that. Uh-oh. What are you doing in here? What are you doing in there? That's a girl's bathroom. That girls never use. What difference does it make? Don't you know how it looks? You three coming back here when everyone is at dinner? We didn't do anything, Percy. You know that. I do, but some don't. I've never seen Jenny so upset. She thinks you're gonna be expelled. Now back to the common room before something else happens. I suppose you're right, let's go. You befriended Morning Myrtle. Wipe your feet and go to the card collector's combo. Yeah, okay, we get it. I probably will this time, because I'm sure it's on the way up, right? Well, where are we? Where are we? It's not this floor. I'm sure it's like the 5th floor then. I mean, I'm guessing at this point. I think I've said every floor, like, I think it's this floor. But it never turns out to be the case. Although, what floor are we on now? This is 5, right? This is 5? Hey, buddy. What have you got for us today? 2 card combos. Yay! And still, nothing here has changed. Alright. Cool. So we'll just keep going to the common room, I guess. Because we don't really know what else to do at this point. Wattle Bird. In you go, Harry. We still don't know who's behind this. Who wants to scare all the non-magical born students out of Hogwarts? We already know who thinks he's better than everyone else. Draco Malfoy. Every Slytherin thinks they're better than everyone else. But his family has always been in Slytherin. They could have had the key to the Chamber of Secrets for centuries. How could we prove Draco is the heir of Slytherin? There might be a way, but we'd have to get into the Slytherin common room. You want to break a rule? I don't want to, but we may have to. All we need is a Polyjuice potion. What's that? It transforms you into somebody else. We could change into 3 Slytherins. Then Malfoy could tell us anything. Do you know how to make it? No, but a book called Most Potent Potions in the library tells how. Except it's in the restricted section. Of course it is. The only way to get into the restricted section is if a teacher gives us a signed permission note. Maybe we could convince a teacher that we're just interested in the theory and didn't want to make a potion? Oh, come on. What teacher here is that easily fooled? Professor Lockhart? He'll autograph anything that sits still long enough. You know what? Ron is actually quite smart. Let's go find him and see if he falls for it. I bet you he'll be on like the 2nd floor or something, right? Or his office. He'll probably be in his office. Because that's like the 3rd floor. Why did I say the 2nd floor? And this is the 4th, so this is not the one. Yeah, I bet you he'll be in here. There he is. Hello, Professor. Well, 3 of my favourite admirers. Care to hear about the time I transfixed a girl with a tea strainer? Again? I mean, no, thank you. There's a book we'd like to have a look at. But I thought you'd already read all of my books. No, this is a book in the restricted section. So we need a note. It might help us to better understand your tea strainer. Research about me? Well, never let it be said I stood in the way of inquiring young minds. Alright, that works. Thanks, awfully, Professor. Bye. Okay, that... Bright purple ink. Gross. What did you expect? Now, let's get to the library and pick up that book. Yeah, let's get to the library and pick up the book. We've got time. I'm sure the restricted section is on the 1st floor again, right? Wasn't it the 2nd floor last time? I distinctly remember there being like an alarm system or something in place, and I'm sure it was on the first floor, but you know, who remembers that? Here's the restricted section, but I'd better show the permission note to Madam Pince before I go in there. Yeah, that'd be an idea. If we can find the old oh, there she is, hello. Yes, what do you want? We need a book from the restricted section. Here's a signed note from Professor Lockhart. Purple ink. This is genuine, alright. You are granted access to the restricted section, but only to get this book. Yeah. Wouldn't want it for anything else. Yeah, we know, Harry. We're not reading that again. We know. Here's the book. Trust Hermione to find it. I need a place where I can study this without being observed. What about Myrtle's bathroom? Well, it isn't ideal, but it's probably the best choice. Let's go. Alright, so Hermione leaves. By the way, who are we going to disguise ourselves as? I'm not sure who I'll be, but you two should be Crabbe and Goyle. Crabbe and Goyle? I suppose it makes sense. They're the ones he trusts most. Still, makes my skin crawl. I'll study the book and find out what the potion ingredients are. We need to get started on this right away. Oh yeah, because it takes like a month, right? Harry! The first match of the Quidditch season is today. Gryffindor against Slytherin. Thanks, Colin. Are you going to be taking some photos at the match? I'll photograph the whole thing. Slytherin doesn't stand a chance with you as Seeker, Harry. I'm going to see if Hermione wants any help with the potion. See you at the game. And whatever he said after that, I don't know. But yeah, we should probably get to the match, right? Before we round this off. You found the most potent potion. Okay, we know what we did, right? We just did it. We know what we did. Ah, here we go. There's Wood, ready and waiting. Okay. Here I am, Oliver. I don't look forward to competing against their brooms. They may have better brooms, but we have better players, and we've trained in all kinds of weather. Especially the bad kinds. And you have to show Malfoy it takes more than a rich father to make a Seeker. We have to win. So, no pressure, Harry. Yeah, you're telling me. Oh my god. Gryffindor? Side? Ready? Then let's begin. I don't think we are ready. We're not wearing our Quidditch robes. What are you waiting for? Potter? Give up now if you're afraid. Come on, Malfoy. Yeah, okay, I think we did this already, didn't we? I think we did this, okay. Oh! That bludger is out of control. I'll hurt someone. It'll hurt someone. But if I stop, it'll count as a forfeit. Okay, this is not good. This is not good. We have to find the snitch. Before Malfoy, look at that, he was very close to the fucking snitch as well. Ah, there it's there. I see it. It's not easy when these things are pushing at you. Oh boy. Oh boy. There it's there. There it's there. Ah! 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 I did it! I did it! Not as fast as practice though, but I did it. Ah! Oh no. Wait, didn't? Harry didn't fall from the broom in the first one, did he? The second one. Ah, anyway. Game over, Mr. Potter. Are you alright? If only I'd arrived here earlier. I should immortalise this on film. I don't want a picture taken, Colin. Get that camera away from me. Take him to the hospital wing. No need for that. I'll fix that arm of yours right here, Harry. No, I'll keep it like this, thanks. This should fix it. Ow. Even in 8-bit that looked... You could tell what had happened, you know. His arm has gone all rubbery. This really needs a picture. Oh dear. That does happen sometimes, but at least the arm is no longer broken. We best get him to the hospital wing. Yeah, I can see it's just flopping by Harry's side. And Colin's still taking pictures. They should have brought you here first. I can mend bones in a second, but growing them back... You can do it, can't you? Yes, but you'll have to spend the night here. I'll be right back with the Skelly Grow potion. Oh, who's this? That's a familiar face. So, Harry Potter came back to Hogwarts. Sometimes Harry Potter wished he hadn't. By the way, why do you wear that thing? That pillowcase? It is a sign of Dobby's enslavement to his master. Dobby can be free only if Dobby's master gives Dobby clothes, even a sock. Well, I just think that's wrong. Why did kind Harry Potter come back here? Why didn't Harry Potter go home after Harry Potter missed the train? How did you know? It was you. You sealed platform 9 3/4. Dobby was only trying to keep Harry Potter safe. You almost got Runnymede expelled. Things aren't going as Dobby planned. Even Dobby's bludger didn't work right. Bad Dobby. That was your bludger? What were you trying to do? Kill me? Never. Dobby only wanted Harry Potter hurt badly enough to be sent home. Oh, is that all? Why are you doing this? Bad things are to happen at Hogwarts. The terrible days of the Dark Lord are coming back. What does Voldemort have to do with this? Harry Potter broke his power and gave all house elves hope. But now the Chamber of Secrets is open again. So there is a Chamber of Secrets, and it's been open before. Oh, bad Dobby. Very, very, very bad Dobby. But how can I be in danger from the chamber? Dobby can't see. So you know. Who is it? Who opened the chamber? Dobby hears someone coming. Dobby must go. Madam Pomfrey, could you attend us, please? Headmaster, what's happened? Is he dragging Colin? Is he dragging Colin backwards? Oh. Colin Cravey has been petrified. We believe he was on his way here to see Harry Potter. We examined his camera to see if he had taken a picture of his attacker, but it was melted. Headmaster, what does this mean? It means that the Chamber of Secrets is open, and even I don't know how. Well, looks like we've got a bit of a transition going on here. A time skip, a time jump. Oh, I thought I'd find you here. Harry, you're out of hospital. How's your arm? Fine. The Skelly Grow potion worked overnight. I'll never eat boneless chicken again, though. We'd have come to visit, but we decided to get a starting apologies potion. Speaking of visits, Dobby told me the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Before. This is getting worse and worse. We need to complete the potion and get a confirmation from Malfoy as soon as possible. Speaking of potions, isn't it time for Snape's class? You're right. We'd better get down there to the dungeons. Yeah, I mean, I guess we should, but not this episode. No, we've done enough this time, I think. Well, that is pretty much where I'm going to leave this episode. We have found out a hell of a lot. We've come very far in terms of the story, and there's a lot more to kind of find out about the Chamber of Secrets. I mean, there's not a whole mystery involved in it, because I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this, you already know the story, but for those of you that might be watching this for the first time and whatnot, I won't spoil it, but even so, we'll find out hopefully in the next episode. Until then though, drop a like, subscribe, whatever, or not, it's completely up to you. But in any case, I hope to see you for the next one. Until next time, stay cool.